NTA News.
The Ondo State government has taken steps in line with our EASE agenda to empower market women. Commissioner for Women Affairs, Sheon Osama, interfaced with market women in Akure, where she clearly highlighted the robust plans of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to them. Adebayo Jegede reports that the engagement afforded the commissioner the opportunity of presenting gifts to the women with a pledge to support them grow their businesses with a view to boosting the local economy.
This engagement is one of many plans by the Ondo State government to empower the women in collaboration with the various Renewed Hope empowerment programs under the office of the First Lady for the Women. It is a recognition for their roles in the socio-economic development of Ondo State and by extension for their contribution to nation building. The commissioner used the visit to reiterate the state government's commitment to an all-inclusive government through different empowerment schemes.
You will agree with me that market women are significant to our progress and to our development of women generally in Ondo State. So what we are doing today is to have an engagement with them. It has been noted before now that it is only during the electionary process that we bring market women together. But Mr. Governor has said in his time there must be a departure. It must be different. So what we are doing today is to engage them. And to the glory of God, we are also distributing the Renewed Hope Initiative fabrics that was given to us by the First Lady, Her Excellency Oluremi Tinubu's ONCON, the First Lady of Nigeria.
The market women thanked the government for appointing women from the grassroots into important government positions.
This program is fantastic. We really applaud the President of Nigeria, the Governor of Ondo State, even and their wives for what they did for us today is marvelous. To all the stakeholders, you have the managers across the 18 local government on each unit, so whatever they give them, it will be passed through to the other people.
The interface with the market climaxed with the sharing of gifts courtesy of the First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, Nta Akure, Adebayo Jegede, NTA News.
The Nigeria Meteorological Agency, NAMET, has advised communities residing in flood-prone areas to evacuate as the country approaches the peak of the rainy season. In a statement today, the agency said the expected intense rainfall will increase moisture and raise river levels significantly, heightening the risk of flash and riverine flooding. It predicts that 12 states, Sokoto, Zamfara, Jigawa, Katsina, Yobe, Borno, Kebbi, Kano, Bauchi, and Gombe will experience more intense rainfall in the coming days. However, NIMET noted that the southwestern part of the country will experience a dry spell known as the August break, which may last for several days without rain. The Emergency Management Agency is therefore advising everyone to remain on alert. You're still watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
They are both in notes and coins. The Naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So, stop abusing the Naira. It is a criminal offense to spread the Naira at events. Stop stepping on the Naira. It's not your enemy. Do not squeeze, ruffle, or write on the Naira. Handling the Naira with dirty or oily hands can deface the Naira. Love the Naira as you love yourself. Be a real Nigerian. Do not abuse the Naira.
You're welcome back. You can also watch us on social media on our handles on Facebook and YouTube at Nta Akure. Moving on, let's join Ogumakiwa Elizabeth on Business News.
The Federal federal government has mobilized over 70 billion naira in private capital through public-private partnership to drive its renewed Hope Housing program, a flagship initiative aimed at addressing Nigeria's housing deficit. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, stated this at the official opening of the 19th edition of the Africa International Housing Show, unveiling a bold new state-by-state home ownership and housing development campaign as part of the federal government's renewed drive to close Nigeria's housing gap. In oil development, fresh data from the downstream regulator of the oil sector has revealed that marketers have resumed large-scale importation of refined petroleum products, choosing not to patronize local refineries. The Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority showed that a staggering 71.38% of Nigeria's daily petrol consumption in May and June 2025 was met through imports. The remaining 28.62% was sourced from the $20 billion Lekki-based Dangote Petroleum Refinery, which indicates that marketers who are expected to access products locally with ease in the country are instead spending the country's scarce foreign exchange to import refined petroleum products. And that will be all on business news. Elizabeth Ogumakinwa, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu has replicated the cash gift, national honors and houses given to the Super Falcons to the victorious AfroBasket women national team, the Tigress, who won the continental title for the 5th consecutive time. In a reception in honor of the D Tigress, the president gave a cash gift of $100,000 to each member of the victorious team and a 3-bedroom apartment and national honors officer of the Order of Niger (OON) to the team. Still in the world of sport, navigating to success can be tasking, but sustaining and dominating distinguished talents and champions. This is what the true Nigerian spirit has made of the D Tigress, who conquered 5 consecutive times in the African women basketball. Gift George now reports.
To making history, Nigeria, the Tigress, Ezine Kalu, Victoria Macaulay, cold-blooded 3-pointer here.
Nigeria's women's basketball team, the D Tigress, making history in Côte d'Ivoire as the first and only team to win the AfroBasket Women's Championship 5 times in a row and the 7th title overall. It has been a decade of total dominance of African women's basketball by the D Tigress from 2017 and now with the 5th title after an impressive victory over Mali 78-64 in the 2025 AfroBasket Finals in Côte d'Ivoire, which also extends their unbeaten run to 29 games.
There you have it! Congratulations to Nigeria, to the Tigress. Niger Nodikarila, 78 for the Tigress, 64 for Mali, as Nigeria win a 7th FIBA Women's AfroBasket Championship here.
The team went into the tournament with a combination of young talent and experience, organized by head coach 33-year-old Nta Akure, who was appointed in 2023 by the Nigerian Basketball Federation as the first female head coach of Nigeria's women's national basketball team, which a lot of basketball pundits questioned her appointment and ability to deliver after taking over from Otis Hurley from the United States. But she promised then to bring something special to the team and take their game to the next level.
The brand of basketball that I'm going to put out is going to be immaculate. We're going to be fast. We're going to be strong. Okay, we're going to be very, very versatile. Okay, I want to be able to put out different lineups that can be very big and long and athletic, or very small and quick. Okay, so I don't want to tie myself to a certain style, but just know the brand of basketball is going to be top level and elite.
And that was how the journey for Nta Akure and the D Tigress began. As they assembled in Abuja for the preparations for the tournament, the mission was clear: to defend the title and win it a record 5th time consecutively. But there were challenges of the team getting the perfect blend with just a week to the competition, with one player not even able to join the rest of the team until 2 games into the tournament. It was 35-year-old Sarah Ogoke who was making a comeback into the team after childbirth, but that did not stop the team from showing its quality and dominance right from the group stage matches, with victories over Rwanda 92-45, then Mozambique 60-55, before dispatching rivals Cameroon 83-47 in the quarterfinals. The real test was, however, in the semi-finals, where the D Tigress clashed against the Senegalese side, Coached by Reina Wakama's immediate predecessor, Otis Hawley of the United States, who was assisted by a Nigerian, Peter Amedu, who was also a former assistant D-Tigers coach. But again, the D-Tigers showed the intent of defending the title with a hard-fought 75-68 victory over Senegal to set up the grand finale against Mali, which the D-Tigers also won 78-64 to be crowned champions.
History has been made today. The championship game, Nigeria wins.
Nigeria as a country can always come up with as much as 5 national teams. So in my opinion, this might just be our second best team. So, but going to the world, we're set to dominate.
Big credit to the girls, big credit to everyone who has made this possible. But then again, what do we do going forward? We've dominated Africa for a while, or for a bit now. We need to transit from dominating Africa and, of course, moving to the world stage.
With the victory, the D-Tigers have also secured the ticket for the World Championship in Germany next year. In Lagos, Gift George, NTA News.
Still in the celebratory mood, Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, also congratulated the national basketball team, the Tigers, for its historic victory at the 2025 FIBA Women's AfroBasket Tournament. In a congratulatory message, the First Lady appreciates God for yet another victory and the second trophy won by the nation in 2 weeks. With the win, she says the team has written another golden chapter in the nation's sporting history by defeating Mali to clinch its 5th consecutive FIBA Women's AfroBasket title and showcased once again the unwavering commitment and determination of Nigerian women on the global stage. Celebrating members of the team for their discipline and team spirit, the First Lady applauds them for making Nigeria proud, noting that they have continued to inspire every young girl to dream of breaking barriers and making history through hard work and dedication. And that's the size of our package in English for news at 7. Many thanks for joining us and good evening.